Hey YouTube, Goddess Lily, how are you? It seems like I have not made a video in forever, but I have got a lot of packages in the mail and I decided, I'm just gonna wait and just make a video and open them up. But of course, I love makeup and I do a lot of blog makeup shopping, and I buy a lot of used makeup. So this is basically a used makeup haul. But first I want to give a shout out to Wonder Woman Diva. That's her channel, Wonder Woman Diva. I asked her to do a video on her favorite oranges and coral lipsticks for the summer. Now, asking a MAC lover to do a video on something they love, they are going to go all out for you. And I surely appreciate what she did. And she just has a beautiful MAC collection. And she tells you that she used to be a MAC employee. And of course, we all know MAC employees get the, the gratis, or however you call it. And, they get the promos, and they just get a lot of free makeup and stuff. So she has a huge collection. I love watching her makeup organization video because she has probably every item that MAC came out with. But anyway, she decided to send me some lipsticks that she no longer wore and said, I'm sure you can get a lot of mileage out of it. And she sent me a pretty butterfly card, and I just want to send her a little love gift back because I am surely appreciated. Hi Lily, hope you enjoy these, XXOO, and she put her name. But her YouTube name is Wonder Woman Diva, and I'm going to put her link down. But I just want to show you the lipsticks that she sent me. And there's just truly some nice people here on YouTube. I have just met some really nice people. The camera's not zoomed in, so I don't know if I hold it up like this, you won't be able to see the name on the back because I'm too far back and the camera's not in reaching distance. So I'll just read the names and show you the lipsticks. And these are orange corals, and for me, sometimes a lot of orangey corals are too light and I have to throw a little red or maybe magenta or some type of lip gloss over it to darken it, but I do that anyway to moisten my lips. So this first one she sent me was called Show Off, and it is a frost. And if you look at the usage on these, it's barely any usage, and it's like, wow, I just can't wait to try all of these. And I have pretty dresses, and just can't wait. The second one she sent me is called Monarch, and it's also a frost. And that's the color of Monarch. It's very pretty rosy color. The third one she sent me is called Vibrant, and it's also a frost. So we're assuming that Wonder Woman Diva does not like frost. That is just such a pretty color. Oh my goodness. And the last one she sent me is called Dainty Cake, and it's also a frost. And I think most of these have probably only been swiped or maybe used one time. But this is pretty. I have no problem with frosts, not at all. Matter of fact, I wear everything. So these are from Wonder Woman Diva. Thank you, Wonder Woman Diva, for your generosity. It is truly appreciated. So you will be receiving a love gift in return. I don't know if you subscribe to my channel, but if you do, then you know you got something coming. So I'm just going to open up some packages that I got, and they come, nice little packages. And what I do is I always make sure that I go back to the sale page of the person's blog and I leave them a positive feedback, and then I also go to Makeup Alley because I think one of the, it's not really a requirement to sell, but you should really have an account on Makeup Alley where someone can leave you feedback. So I always go to their Makeup Alley account, which is usually at the top of their blog, and I just go back to their blog, let them know I received the item and that I left them positive feedback, and ask them to leave me feedback as well, because as a buyer, I want feedback too. Because I did have a blog sale, and I'm actually accumulating some things that I am going to have another blog sale. But see how nicely packaged they are? I mostly shop on LiveJournal, the MAC Cosmetic Formula LiveJournal, and I will put the link down for you just in case. So you can see it. So there's also some cushion inside too. Let's see, I'm going to turn this way some. This is a Urban Decay. This is the Urban Decay shadow box or something. I actually sold one of these, and sometimes when you sell stuff, you end up having seller's remorse. So I saw this on a blog sale and I decided to buy it back, even though there were only 2 colors on here that I really liked. I decided to go ahead and get it because actually it's half the price of, I think these were like $37, and I got this on a blog sale for $15. And really, it's hardly used, but I used to only really use the ransom in the corner and the fishnet and the scratch at the bottom. So let's see, I guess it doesn't matter. Hopefully you can see those colors, but you've probably all seen this anyway. So I want to keep them back in the same envelopes because I have to go back to the blog and let them know I received it and let them know that I'm sending them some feedback. So here's another package, and let's see what this one is. I think this is a pigment. Yeah, this is the pigment. And as you know, I have collected all the paint pots, almost except for 2. And all of the fluid lines, probably except for 3 or 4. And mostly they're all discontinued, paint pots and fluid lines. So this pigment is called Pink Bronze. And she put tape over the lid. Let's see if I can pull the tape off. So now I'm starting to collect pigments, but I think the pigments sell for $19 on the MAC site. So that's Pink Bronze. And I don't want to pay over, I don't know, maybe $14. I figure marking the pigment down $5 is definitely enough. So you know that they're not fake pigments because the pigments, Max pigments, come with this little plastic thingy, and fake pigments have that little, it's like a little opening in the top where you stick a brush in or something. Really weird, but this is a pretty pink bronze. Let me swipe it for you without getting pigment everywhere. And I got almost a full jar. That's what it looks like. It's really pretty. So I have probably a list of 20 pigments that I'm on the hunt for. And I actually put a list on my blog of some of the things that are in my ISO, and ISO is in search of. So on my wish list, it's ISO/wish list. So if you want to go to my blog and look at any of the items, I have some mineralized skin finishes that I'm looking for, some discontinued blushes that I'm looking for, and of course the rest of the paint pots that I don't have, and the rest of the fluid lines that I don't have. I don't ever put the pigments and the lipsticks down because in the MAC Journal cosmetic form, everyone sells pigments. They sell them. You can buy a 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon. Of course, I'm looking for full jars because I always like to give my daughter-in-law some. Or really 3/4. As long as they're, I don't really want to buy brand new stuff. So long as they're used, I will buy it. So something else I got, and a lot of people reuse the packages, and PayPal, you know, if you invoice someone through PayPal, of course I'm buying, so they're going to send me an invoice. I pay the invoice. PayPal has a tab that says click and ship, so you have to have a scale, so you weigh it and you hit the click and ship button and you put in the ounces and it calculates the shipping for you, and you automatically get a delivery confirmation, which is this thing at the bottom when you ship through PayPal. So most sellers use the PayPal so they could use the click and ship option. It's really, 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 I love it because then you get the notification from PayPal that your item shipped, and you know the tracking number's there. Now sometimes things aren't packaged really, really good. So in here, I always kind of look to see if my item is going to be packaged in bubble wrap, because that's really important. Even though this is in the box, it's not packaged in bubble wrap. And see how it opened up? And this is a mineralized skin finish. She gave me a little Kit Kat. But, you know, so it's not, doesn't look cracked, but the box is open. It could have easily came out the box and got thrown and the top cracked, or you know the product inside cracked. So since it's nothing's cracked, I will give a positive feedback. But if it was cracked, okay, this is triple fusion, and of course I don't think you can see that, and it looks like this. It still has the little, this is a discontinued mineralized skin finish. It's kind of dusty. It has the 3 colors. So in order to swipe it, you would have to swipe all, you know, all 3, and they're not really coming out. You can kind of see the rosy color on that one, but mineralized skin finishes, if you don't really know how to wear them, they're to give your cheeks that pretty glow. I mean, if you see like Jennifer Lopez and some of the women on TV, they all, Heidi Klum is a really good one. She loves her mineralized skin finishes, and she always has, you know, if you watch her channel, Project One Way, she always has just beautiful glowing cheeks. And this is kind of like a finish. That's why it's called a finish, mineralized skin finish. You put your blush on and you just take a skin finish and a fan brush or a highlight brush, and you just kind of blush it over, and it just gives you that really pretty glow. I like to use mineralized blushes because you get the same effect with the mineralized blushes, but I like these though to just put down here and just to kind of go over, and I'm collecting these. MAC has about 30 mineralized skin finishes that are discontinued, and one by one I'm collecting them. Mineralized skin finishes on the site sell anywhere from $25 to $30, and normally you can buy them on blog sales for $20. I try not to spend over $20 because then you got to pay $2.50 for shipping. And some people now, they're going up on shipping because I don't know if UPS went up on shipping or something, but they want to charge, you know, $3.50. I don't know, whatever. So not too happy about that one, that it was not packaged in bubble wrap, but of course there's nothing wrong with the product, so they'll get a positive. So when you go into makeupalley.com and you click in their username, and it comes up and it says award, you know, their profile with, you know, their swap items, their sell items, and it says, you know, it has their tokens, and tokens are basically feedback. Some people have anywhere from 30 to 200 different kinds of feedbacks because they've been selling for a long, long time. So you just click on award token, and then the next page it says positive, neutral, or negative. I always give everyone a positive unless something's wrong with the product. Even if they take 2 weeks to ship me, I still give them a product. So this is a little package. So let's see what's in here. Love, love, love the packaging. Look how it's packaged more. So this is 3 pigments. So she got 3 of these pigment jars in this little thing. So it probably, she paid hardly any, it probably weighed hardly anything. So even though they charge you $2.50 to $3 shipping, you know, it just, they pocket it because they package so good. So this one is, I have to go look and see. Oh, Copper Sparkle. This one is Pink Mauve. I'm not showing them to you, but I am. And this one is Teal. So. I'm going to open up the Copper Sparkle, the one in the middle, because it's not, the jar doesn't say MAC on it. And even though it says, she has her own little sticker label on the bottom that says Copper Sparkle, but I want to make sure that it looks like a matte pigment inside. So, and it doesn't have that really weird looking funny thing that lets you know that it's actually a knockoff. Well, I'll definitely say it is a Copper Sparkle, but whether it's MAC or not is questionable. It doesn't have the little matte plastic insert over it. Let's check these other 2 out. This is the Teal. And I do know that all Max pigments come with the plastic, like this one is falling all out. See that little plastic thingy on top? This little plastic. All Max pigments come with this. So I will definitely email the seller and ask her what's up with the Copper Sparkle. Because of course, everything is no refunds, no exchanges. But you have the option to give them a positive, a negative, or a neutral. And this is totally full. Look at that. It's all the way full to the top. And this Pink Mauve looks really pretty. So, now the Copper Sparkle, I think I remember a notation on the blog about the Copper Sparkle, but I can't vaguely remember. I do remember that I paid $10 for it. I do remember that, and I do remember them saying that it was 40% product, under 50% product. That's what it said. And so, yeah, if you look at that, it's not full. It is actually under 50%, so it's about 40%. But I just, you know, I don't know. It's in a MAC jar, but that doesn't mean anything. But I didn't have a Copper Sparkle, and it's really pretty. I have a lot of the sparkle glitters from Coastal Scents, and I actually going to sell those too. And they're so pretty for the holidays because I like to put my colored liquid eyeliner on. Or I like creams and gel eyeliners, and then you just, you know, dip your brush in the sparkle and put it over it. It's just so beautiful. So I got 4 pigments today, a mineralized skin finish, 4 lipsticks, a lot of stuff. So I actually have one more package because this package actually is a, oh, these are something, oh, I know what these are. This is not makeup. These are just some stuff I ordered. This is the liquid plastic compound. I think you all know that I love the TAB liquid plastic compound, how I seal the lace wigs in. So I decided to buy, so that's what this is, the Easy Tab liquid plastic. And this is not my problem. It's a knot sealer. So what I decided I wanted to do, I didn't know it was white. Interesting. True Tape Knot Sealer. Invert base to expose knots. Shake knots, sealer bottle well. Hold bottles upright and spritz onto knots. Use mist pump, being careful not to allow excess sealer to penetrate into the hair. So what I do, and actually I'm going to do a video on sealing knots and show you how I do this up close. I know that I did like a quickie for somebody and she had a problem saying that it bled through. But there are a lot of things I do. I actually spray the lace first with the clear acrylic sealer. But even before I do that, I use coconut oil. And I take a brush and I rub coconut oil all on the inside of, you know, the wig or the lace front, all over the inside of the lace, because it's automatically going to drip through to coat, you know, the hair on the opposite side. And then I invert, like if all my ventilation is going back, I pull it, I brush it all to the front. And when I lay it down, so it's going in the opposite way, because I learned my lesson, as the hair is automatically vented to the back, and if I turn it inside out and lay it on the mannequin head with the hair going all the way back and then put the knot sealer on it, it's going to dry that way and all the hair is going to go to the back. But I want my hair to go to the front, so I ventilate going to the front. So when I put the knot sealer on, I brush it going to the back, so that way it can stay free. It won't, you know, automatically lay to the front and be real stiff, you know. But it's a process, so I promise to show you that. Last but not least is one last package that I have been expecting. And I know there's a way to open these boxes. I thought there was a little thing that you have to pull. This is for a lace front that I'm going to be making for someone. I am going to be making her a 3x3-inch lace front, and she sent me her hair. And, well, of course she has to send me the hair, but the hair that she's using is the Arjuni, so that's why I want to open it up and see. I've never seen the Arjuni hair, but of course it's green. You swear by the hair, and you love the hair. And you have problems with your lace front, so I'm going to make the lace front for her. And she sent me 2 lengths, I believe, longer length, and I asked her for 1.6 ounces, so hopefully this is 1.6 ounces. But it's definitely enough for a lace front. So and she wants it light to medium, so the shorter, I believe, the longer in the back. But this is really pretty. I like this. I know if I can hold it up, but I don't know if you can really get a good look at it. Very, very pretty and soft. This is the Arjuni, I believe. What kind of hair is it? I forget, but it's Arjuni. I don't know, it's one of those foreign countries. I can't think of the name of it. So it's very pretty. So the longer, it's going to go in the back, and the shorter towards the front. So okay, I have 2 longer pieces, I guess. Yeah. So I believe these probably are 16-inch, and maybe this one, I don't know, could it be 12-inch? Let's see, 12. Okay, so you know, she does know that I'm going to lose 1.5 inches of hair when ventilating. So normally you don't want to ventilate with anything longer than, shorter than a 16-inch. This is really short, so she's not going to be able to do any cutting because when I fold it over 1.5 inches to ventilate, this is basically all she's going to have out. So maybe this is how she wears her hair. Her fold over is gonna be this short. Because I'm gonna I'm gonna fold it over at least like that, 1.5 inches. So she'll only have about that much hair out. So, but I'll have pictures, and of course I'll do a video letting her know it's ready and showing you up close what it looks like. And I'm anxious to get started on this because I want to see if she's going to have the problems that Miss Green had with the cuticles rubbing together. So this just lets me know that it's going to be done one strand at a time, so we won't have that problem. Okay, so that's it for my makeup haul, and I hope you enjoyed watching. See you soon.